being here. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to see if I can get Kailash on the line here. He was expecting me to go live about an hour ago, but I'm late as usual. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope you can still make it, but if not, I understand. Okay. Alrighty. So, welcome to the channel and thank you for being here. I'm going to put a little bit of peace oil on my hands. If I look a little bit weird, it's because I can't wear eye makeup right now. I have allergies terribly in my eyes. They're driving me crazy, and I'm trying to get them healed up. And putting all that makeup on them just makes it worse. Today's video, had a song that came with it. So I'm going to start out with that song. It's in the description box. And for some reason, my whole description box stuff that I usually put in there disappeared. So I've got to go back and rewrite the whole thing again. And it was pretty lengthy. So I'll do that sometime this weekend, hopefully. Okay. That look. There's something about that look. Somebody gives you a look. Let's see. That look. Yeah, here we go, right here. And it goes like this. She keeps it all together. I always come unwound. She's cool, calm, and collected. I want to paint the town. She's like a Sunday morning. I'm a dance hall Saturday night. She's like a stained glass window. I'm a Lone Star neon light. She has another side that no one sees but me. She is the only one that brings me to my knees. There's something about Sinatra and a bottle of Chardonnay. Without a single word, she takes my breath away. When she gets that look in her eyes, when she gets that want you, need you, to love you, right now, that kind of look in her eyes, she's always looking so fine. Then I can't believe mine. And when those stars align, just add a little wine and moonlight, and that girl's off the hook. Hey, Cosmo. When she's good, but even, he says you're pretty. When she's good, but even better when she gets that look. She sparkles like a diamond, she twinkles like a star. She's like a ray of sunshine that always melts my heart. And when I'm feeling empty, her love makes me whole, just like a country breeze that soothes my weary soul. When she gets that look in her eyes, when she gets that want you, need you, to love you, right now, that kind of look in her eyes, she's always looking so fine, but I can't believe mine. And when those stars align, just add a little white wine and moonlight, and that girl's off the hook. When she's good, but even better when she gets that slow dancing, romancing. She's up to something, wearing nothing but her beautiful smile. She's up to something, wearing nothing but her beautiful smile. When she gets that look in her eyes, when she gets that want you, need, I love you, right now, that kind of look in her eyes, she's always looking so fine. That's when I can't believe mine. And when those stars align, just add a little white wine and moonlight, and that girl's off the hook. When she's good, but even better when she gets that look. When she's good, but even better when she gets that look. There's something about Sinatra and a bottle of Chardonnay. About a single word, without a single word, she takes my breath away. She's like a Sunday morning. I'm like a Saturday night. She's like a stained glass window, and I'm a neon light. So there's somebody in your life when they get that look, just does it to you. It does it for you, and it sounds like they can get a little bit wild also, even though they're typically the one who holds it together. Hey, Shretha baby, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. And here's Cosmo. He came to say hi, I think, just for you. Did you want to say hi to Shretha? Is that who you came to say hi to? Huh? Yeah. I love you. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? What do you want? What do you want? You want a kiss? You are such a sweet boy. I love you. I love you. You want to stay in here with me? You got to get on my shoulder. Can't be doing acrobats. He thinks he's the star of the show, and he is. This is Cosmo, my Kaik parrot. He set off the alarm yesterday, and ADT called me at work and said there was a medical emergency at my house. I said, yeah, my bird wants me to come home, but I'm not gonna. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get started. I don't know what to do. This is about somebody that really turns you on when they get that look. Have you ever known anybody that gets that look? Let's just start and do like a general reading and see how it goes. Show me how you're working in this collective spirit. Obedience, and somebody's not content. You're not satisfied. You're doing what you're told by those in authority, but not because you want to. You're not satisfied. You lack wisdom. You are grateful, but there's a lack of loyalty also. Without loyalty, that might be why you're not. All of this feels like one big lesson, to be honest with you. It feels like you're learning some kind of lesson. All right, Spirit, talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. How you want to do this? Let's find out how Spirit's working at home. I just love this deck of... How did you get down there? And how and why? Why are you licking my cards? No licking, no biting, no tearing up cards. I just had to replace 4 decks of cards because of you. Y'all see that? They just fell right out. Ouch. I'm going to tell you what they... Ah! No! Come on. Get on my shoulder and stop that shit. Family shit's getting on your nerves, and this is my family shit getting on mine. You're fucking stressed and fill in the blank. So something happened that caused you to be stressed, and now your family's getting on your nerves. And you want to be left alone, you want to be solo, and you have to watch what you say about this. Alright. So that's what fell out of the deck. So I'm going to take those back up and put those back in. Somehow that factors in though. Your family's getting on your nerves because something happened. And whatever happened, you and your family are having like some kind of... I think you're just sick of being around each other. Have you ever gotten that hair on that poster makes me feel like my hair is standing up? Have you ever just had to be around your family for so long you got sick of them? And you were like, I'm ready to get away from these people. Hey. I'll be right back. He's not chewing my shit up. I'm telling you. I ain't paying for more cards now. That's just not going to happen, cuzzo. That's not going to happen, cuzzo. So until Mama gets through with her video, that's where you have to be. In the cage. Right in the cage. That's right. That's what I have to do. If you would stop chewing up cards, I could let you stay, but you don't know how to act. You don't know how to act, Cosmo. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but Cosmo just chewed up 4 decks of my favorite cards, and I had to replace the ones I could. Some of them were irreplaceable. And Otto is laying in his bed like a sweetheart over there. He's so sweet. I love you, Otto, baby. All right, so we're gonna take into consideration what fell out because it meant something. You're having to watch what you say around your family. And it has something to do with them getting on your nerves and wanting to be left alone. All right, how are you working at home, Spirit? May I say, please? How are you working in the collective's home life? Home life for the collective. Tantrums are for babies. Grow the fuck up. And you want to go on a real fucking date. But it came out sideways. So it's like you haven't quite made up your mind yet, but you think you want to go on a real fucking date. You might be the one throwing the tantrum because you want to go on a real date. And your family doesn't want you to for some reason. All right, what about work life for the collective? How are you working in the collective's work and career life? Love can hurt like hell, and love the one you're with. Sounds like to me Spirit's working on this in your life. Like this has nothing to do with your career. It could. You might have to be loving the one you're with. Like this could be somebody that you work with, and you're having to love the one you're with. And that hurts because maybe you have a wife or a husband and you're having an affair. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Y'all know what it means though. It's your life. All right, surprises from Spirit, okay? You have to keep shit clean. Surprisingly, right now, you're having to keep shit clean. Whatever that means to you. All right, love life. You think you have them all figured out, but you don't. And your friends miss your face. So you have a friend who misses you and they love you and they think they have you or you think you have them all figured out, but you don't. Okay? All right, your role, Spirit, what's our role as a collective this coming week? What is our role? You feel like you're not good enough. You can't be all things. Interrupting is for assholes. And you need to listen. So your role this week is to listen. Don't interrupt, just listen, okay? And we can't be all things. If you feel like you're not good enough, ask for help. Don't just sit there. Ask for help. If your ass needs help, ask for it, hire it, make it happen. So don't interrupt, listen. Or maybe this is the other person that interrupts and you're like, hey, listen, if you need help, I need you to ask for it. All right, and what's going to be your outcome? That sounds more like your work life. Your family shit is going to be getting on your nerves. Everyone could use a little fucking break. Thank you for joining me. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you like the video because that helps to get the word out. And subscribe, share, type. There's all kinds of things you can do now to help a reader on YouTube. And if you do those things for me, thank you. If you don't, thank you for being here and watching. All right, so your family's going to end up getting on your nerves as the outcome this week. Does that surprise anybody? And then on the bottom of the deck, we have people are messy, but it came out in reverse. So no messy people. And you're on the same team came out in reverse. So you don't even want to be on the same team as these messy people. That might be why you're stressed, because you want out of this situation. You're kind of stuck there for some reason. All right, when it comes to our career life, Spirit, let's talk about career, not whatever you're doing to work. For those of us who have a job, who want a job, who need a job, who are struggling financially, what message do you have for us? Entertainer came out. Someone is or should be an entertainer. Denial came out in reverse. And maybe you've been in denial about something. And it has to do with your stability. You need to come out of denial when it comes to your stability. And what would that look like? What would it look like? It would look like the artist. Success will find you. So if you're an entertainer or an artist, success is going to find you. You're in denial about your stability because success is going to find you. So if you've been worried about how you're going to make ends meet, I feel, oh my goodness, windfall, you guys. Someone is going to get a windfall. Success is going to find you. And it has something to do with you being an entertainer and an artist. So congratulations to you. That's amazing. All right, let's see. I like looking at things from different perspectives. And I want to look at how Spirit's working in our lives. In Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Spirit, how are you working in our home lives? May I see, please? Home life, Holy Spirit, how are you working? May I see, please? Home life. Home life. Somebody's going to get freedom where they're not thriving. You're going to finally have financial freedom. And we saw that. You're going to have a windfall. Home life, Spirit. At home, you're going to have delight and purity. So you're going to get pure and have delight. Somehow you're going to be delighted by somebody's purity or maybe your own. But there's a truth that needs to be told. Somebody's not being honest. We need to find out more about that. And this has to do with going on a real fucking date and throwing a tantrum. All right, what about work life or how you're working in the collective's lives? Show us how you're working, Holy Spirit. Oh, y'all are getting a lot of cards. Okay, you got the wisdom. Remember I told you were learning a lesson over here? Spirit's working on you learning that lesson where you haven't been taking any action. It has to do with you not taking action. And look, miracles. You're learning a lesson about what happens when you don't take action and you have miracles. All right, surprises. You're not embracing. All right, why are you not embracing? Because of your security. So there's something or someone you're not embracing because of your security. And what is your love life looking like this week? Love life for the collective. Whoa. Your love life is going through a change. A huge change in your love life. And guess what it has to do with? Trust. You're going to learn to trust in your love life. That's huge for some of us, isn't it? Very, very huge. Okay, and our role is not to see the truth. You remember we don't have the truth? Your role is not to see the truth. Why don't you want us to see the truth, Spirit? Because you need to stay in flow. You are going to get enlightenment going forward. And Spirit wants you to keep it simple. So I think what this is about is someone else's truth. I think someone else needs to be honest with you. And it's not about you doing anything. It's about them getting honest with you. And what will be the outcome? You're going to be in leadership. You're going to be in the lead. And it has something to do with your love. Your love. Okay? You remember you were like not happy because you were having to love the one you're with? Somehow you're going to be in leadership when it comes to love. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick these up because I don't want to get too much of a mess going here. My camera is on like 60% battery life. So I'm going to do a quick reading and then we're going to do Q&A for the rest of the video. Okay? And if I have to, I can get a charger. I do have a charger. Kailash. Kailash is answering me. He might be busy. He said he's coming. Okay, dear. Thank you, sweetheart. There's my precious. Yeah, everything is good now that you're here. Thank you. We have a lot of people here. We have John something. John, I'm going to call you John, okay? We have Eduardo, and we have Amen, my sweet Amen. We have, I'm very blind. I'm sorry, my eyes are weak. We have Nandini, and then Shratha. That's all for right now, but welcome, you guys. I hope you will stick around. I really hope you will, because Spirit has a message here for you, believe it or not. All right. Kailash, you can go back and watch. But the gist of the message is somebody's having to do what they're told. They're not happy. They're not content. They need to learn a lesson, and there's gratitude involved. And there's also dishonesty or disloyalty. Someone's not being loyal. And there was a lot else that was said, but then we had Sacred Destiny came out. It was beautiful. I hope you'll go back and watch it when you have time. All right, these are called What's the Vibe? All right, what's the vibe when it comes to your home life? May I see, please? What's the vibe? These are new cards. Just bought them. What's the vibe at home? What's the vibe at home? Vibe at home. Wow. Spirit's getting just the right card. What's the home vibe? What's the vibe at home? Remember, you weren't getting along with your family, so it might not be all that great. What's your vibe at home? There we go. Wishful thinking came out in reverse. So wishful thinking is a second chance, deja vu, or nostalgia. So it's like you're not wishful thinking. You're in reality when it comes to home. All right, what about work life? Or how you're working in our lives. I did ask about career, Kailash. If you missed that, you might want to go back and watch it. It was quite interesting. Whoa, that's too much. Work life. At work, it's like you're at a distance. You separated. You may have left a job, and Smell the Roses came out in reverse. Slow down and take some time and get out in nature. But this is saying that you're at a distance and you need to hurry up. Or maybe something's going to happen quickly. Or maybe you just need to smell the roses while you're at a distance from work. I don't know. Surprises. I don't know what that means exactly. Surprises from the Holy Spirit. May I speak? Surprises from the Holy Spirit. May I see, please? Surprises from your spirit guides and angels. May I have your help, please? Surprises. May I see, please? Alright. Oh, somebody's a psychopath. Abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. They're stagnant. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Intimacy. Cutting ties and consequences. So you have been intimate with somebody who is a psycho. You made bad choices. They played games and sent mixed signals. And you're cutting ties. You're getting free. You're standing up and you're awakening. Because you feel like you're stuck in a dead end. And you are. With a psychopath. Abusive, cunning, and unpredictable. That is a surprise, you guys. That is a surprise. Alright, love life. Oh my God, that's scary. I don't know if that's you or someone around you. That could be someone in your family that you're sick of, and that's why you don't want to be around them anymore. That could be you. This person could have long brown hair and facial hair, and you could have highlights in your hair, like brown hair with blonde highlights. Love life, spirit. In your love life, you're blocked, and your family is here. Your family may have blocked you because of your love life. Because of the psycho shit that's going on, surprisingly. Your family is here and blocked. You moved on, you have nothing to say, and you want them to stop calling. You have blood ties in an inner circle. Okay. Alright, your role. Interesting reading, guys. Wow. What's your role here? And Spirit is getting just the right cards, too. What is your role? Your role is you're sipping rumors, gossip, and being nosy. And carding the wrong. No, this you're broken, shattered. You're being nosy about how shattered someone is. This looks just like a card from another one of my decks, but it's different. In that one, it's just about being cold. In this one, it's about being broken, having nightmares, and feeling like a failure. And you're sipping on the tea, the rumor, the gossips, and you're being nosy. You're being nosy about how shattered someone is. And look, masculine energy, isn't he sexy? Oh my God, I'd like to get my hands on that. Alright, and what is the outcome? So you're dealing with the divine masculine, and I'm not surprised. They always do the most fucked up shit to us. And feminine, not being... the outcome is they're going to be toxic, and somebody's going to be suffering in silence. Y'all, this is serious. This is very serious. And on the bottom of the deck is somebody's running. Run for your fucking life. This person's a psycho. For real. It even said so. Alright, let's find out what this person would say to you. Because I know they got something to say. I know they got something to say. And then we're going to find out if they're a real or a false flame. Because I have cards for that now. Alright, what would this person say to the collective? The one who is psycho. What would they say? Unless that is the collective. They would say, I can't make it up, you guys. Look. This love is crazy. I agree. What would you say in return? You would say, people don't believe me, and you are too nice, and I don't deserve your kindness. So what it's saying is that in reverse. So it's like, you are so hateful, and I don't deserve your meanness. And people don't believe me, how mean you are to me. It's like this person puts on an act, and other people think they're so great. And I long for your kiss. Well, the intimacy might be good, the sex might be good, but the relationship is not all that good. And I think it could even become dangerous. Alright, what's this tea you're sipping on over here in your roll? What's the tea? That this person is creeping? Making, damn it to hell. They're creeping, making moves in silence, and they are having an affair. So somebody's having an affair. They might be having an affair with a psycho. And this love life could be you blocking this from your family. Because you're like, you're not bringing that shit into my family. Okay, I'm seeing this differently now. Your outcome is going to be suffering in silence because of being toxic. All right, what else are you gossiping about? Somebody getting rejected, and they don't want you back either. Somebody wants to make an offer and get you back, but you're like, no. This person is literally, what do you call that? When they stalk you? Yeah, they're stalking you. What the fuck is going on here? All right, what's going on here? Show me how this happened. What happened at home? What happened at home? At home, the sex was not all that great. So I think because the sex was not great at home, you decided to have an affair. All right, what about work? At work, you were talking about breaking up, and you were saying, my biological clock is ticking, and I have a fantasy. And you were chasing potential. So you were having an affair with someone at work. That's what was happening. You didn't hate your wife or dislike your husband, but you didn't have good sex with them. And you wanted to have a baby. You had this fantasy of getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant. And you're like, I'm breaking up. I can't do this. I'm breaking up with you, and I'm going after someone who can give me my fantasy because my biological clock is ticking. All right. And what's the surprise? Remember the crazy ass fool that there's a toxic cycle, and we saw that for sure. And a love life. What's going on in the love life of the collective? I think you've had an affair, or someone in your family has had an affair on their spouse or their significant other. Shared healing and lost identity. So in your love life, you've lost your identity and you're sharing your healing. Together, you're breaking generational patterns and becoming the example you never had growing up, where you had lost your identity. You were never meant to trade your voice, your passion, or your power just to keep someone by your side. So you lost yourself trying to keep this person with you when they were determined to be with someone else. All right, and what's your role here? Damn. What's your role here? Have you ever had bad sex? There's nothing worse. Okay, what's your role here? No sex, that can be worse. Your role is to know that there's a future spouse. Avoidant is here. Building something together. And your chosen family. So your role is to choose the family you want to have in your life. And have your future spouse. But why is avoidant here as your role? Maybe you're avoiding those things. Clarify avoidant. How are you avoiding these things? Your role is to avoid these things. Maybe because you already have a great family. You just don't appreciate them. Because this is a power dynamic. The avoidance is a power dynamic. One person holds control and the other is tiptoeing. Love should feel like partnership, not power struggle. Okay, so understand what I'm saying? And then your outcome, besides this being toxic as hell, you're going to be the dream team. You're going to have a sacred mirror. You're going to go on a new adventure. You're going to have core values. There will be some bickering because of addiction, but you're securely attached. So whatever's going on with that addiction, I think you'll get through it. It could be work. And you have a connection with your mind. You could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished. So this person, oh my God, this is somebody who is your bliss, your domestic bliss. There's beauty in the ordinary when it's with the right person. Folding laundry, making coffee, and doing nothing at all. It all feels like home. And business partner, this person is also going to be your business partner. There is your money. There is your money. Wow, what an interesting I've never seen a reading so wild. Woo! I don't know who you are, but welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, and we can try to untangle this mess, because y'all sure enough got one this week. Welcome to the Dreaming Dragonfly family. We are so glad you came. Okay. Alright, so we see we have somebody who was not having a good time at home, so they got somebody that they were working with hooked up. This person, either that person or the one you were with at home, was very toxic. You were watching this, somebody got shattered. I think it was the person that you left for this new person, and I think you were watching to see how they were going to react to you leaving them, and that's basically what was going on there. I think, yeah, these are new cards. All right, and then these are, is this a twin flame? No. Somebody's faking it in parenthood. They're faking it in parenthood. But you are a spiritual match. Why are they faking parenthood? It's a lot of cards. Because of being codependent and being in that toxic cycle. And chasing potential. So you thought this was the end-all, beat-all relationship, so you faked a pregnancy. And this person ended up being toxic and codependent. And now, look, you did this all for the wrong reasons. And I think you're realizing that. And this did not work. You may not have been faking pregnancy. You may have just been faking that you cared about this person and wanted to have a baby with them. And really, the sex wasn't even good. I don't know. Take it however it fits your situation. All right, let's see how the universe is working. Universe, how are you working in this situation? Because I see we got one. How are you working in this situation? The Death card. Remember I said you were going through a transformation in your love life? Scorpio's here with Death. What's the energy to overcome? All this toxicity, like the Devil in reverse. The World card came out in reverse. So ending this cycle, and it is a toxic cycle. And what's going to pull it together? The Hierophant came out. So you're going to have some kind of contract or some kind of, and then you're going to manifest something. Let's see what this is about. This has really got me intrigued. Intrigued! I can't wait to find out what I find out here. I want to use a deck I haven't used in a while. And it's this one. I do have Rider-Waite. We may use it also. Why is Death here? Because of the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. Strong Sagittarius vibe with that Scorpio. Okay, so there's a Sagittarius involved, or there could be a placement. The Two of Cups and being humiliated by the relationship. Not good, but I can see why. Alright, why is Death here for the collective? Because the Knight of Swords is in reverse and the Hermit is here. Once again, we have Scorpio and we have the Hermit. So we keep getting Earth and Water. You're soul searching about how chaotic this was. And how this person was never honest with you is what it feels like. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Because of the Sun in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you remember I said there was some addiction y'all were fighting about? That's what this was about. This person, I think, lied to you about being addicted. And now you're soul searching about this changing. Why are you soul searching? What's going on with that? The Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like you've lost quite a bit financially here because of somebody's drug abuse. All right, why is the World here? Damn. Because of the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Empress. So the energy to overcome is to end a cycle with a friend that got hurt because somebody was very impulsive. There could be a mother involved here. This could be your mother and a friend of yours or somebody. Remember the song at the beginning? That look, when she gets that look? This woman could have a wild side to her. And this caused hurt when you and her were partying together. Why is the Hierophant here? Because of the Nine of Swords. Why is that a Nine of Swords energy? Because this is where your Ten of Pentacles comes in. Outcome of your 10 Pentacles. You're worried about your money. You're coming up with a strategy, the Page of Wands. What's going to be the outcome of your strategy for your money? You're going to get justice. So, however this works out for you. If this is a divorce, you're going to get justice. All right, and why is the Magician on the bottom of the deck? So it's going to work out in your favor. It could be a job also. Judgment, yes, legal. It's something legal. You're at a crossroads when it comes to being tempered, when it comes to judgment. Outcome of your crossroads. That's where you're not sure about ending this cycle. What would the universe suggest? The universe would suggest the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Oh my God. The Queen of Swords and the Moon. Okay, so the universe would suggest that you not take a risk on the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Cups not take a risk on the King of Cups because of a Queen of Swords. The Queen and King of Cups are both in reverse. Like something could have happened because of them taking a risk. There's a Cancer vibe here. The Moon is here. There's a Queen of Swords that caused some problems here. Why is the Queen of why did I say Queen of Pentacles? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Because she is healing from a loss. Why is the King of Cups here? The King of Cups is here because he feels like there's no hope for his independence, like he's lost too much. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Because that's the one who's in the relationship. Clarify the relationship. The Ace of Pentacles came out. Why is it in reverse? It's like somebody doesn't. Because they found out the truth and they broke up with her. So he was with this was a couple. The King and Queen of Cups, they're a couple. He lost a lot of money because somebody took a fucking risk with this other woman, and we saw how toxic it ended out. Now they're taking a break from her because of the truth. What was the truth? She was a cunt. Oh my God. Look, the truth is that he was the emperor. And what he was pouring into her, trying to help her. And she was probably giving him this big sad story. And he was doing everything he could to help her. Meanwhile, his wife was over here like, I'm going to go. Oh, look, and the devil came out. I knew there was a devil somewhere. Capricorn's here. Aries is here. And there's somebody. What's going to be the outcome here? Because this is sad. You're going to end up fighting. You're going to have no choice but to fight. And what's the outcome of your fight? Manipulation. Why is manipulation the outcome? Because you're gonna end up going back to this person, and then there's gonna be a wheel, and you're gonna have a lot of memories around this. What's the end of the wheel? The wheel is, Spirit said, use your intuition. Somebody understands every freaking word of this reading. This has caused you to be very weak. There's a lot of Leo vibes here, Pisces vibes here, Scorpio, Gemini is here very strongly. We have Sagittarius here very strongly. We have Capricorn here. Aries is here. We have a perfect match. King and Queen of Cups. The moon is here with the Cancer vibe. We have a lot of Libra energy here. You have to decide, are you going to end this relationship with this person or not? And I don't know who this person is, if it's your wife or if it's the one you've been having the affair with, because it looked like you had the potential to do either or. And it might be because it's different for everyone. All right, so talk to me, Spirit. What are the vibes we need to understand here? Oh, one was turned over. Chop wood, carry vodka. Cheers to enjoying life. You're welcome. All right, we'll put that back in. So, all right, vibes that we need to zen as fuck. Chakras loaded and ready. Inner peace is my bitch. Acceptance better. Acceptance. Better watch out. I'm coming for it next. Shit happens. Let it happen to you. And find your fucking center. Cultivate inner Buddha. Inner Buddha. These cards are a trip. And then this one says, have a beautiful day. Cultivate inner Buddha. Decide your vibe. It attracts your tribe. Silence your inner critic. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. And to become more fluid, add wine. To chill, try an ice cube. And then on the bottom of the deck is dance in the storm. Fuck yeah. I like these cards. I like these cards. Alright, we're going to put them away though. They are funny though, and I think they're cool. Alright, Spirit. So what else do we need to know? How are you working in the spiritual gifts in the collective? May I see, please? Spiritual gifts in the collective. Heart. Broken heart. We saw that. Anything else? Your chakras. Again, get those chakras in alignment and keep them there. Your loved ones in spirit are here. And somehow the clouds keep coming out. I was looking up at the clouds the other day and thinking, clouds, why are you speaking to us? But somebody understands those clouds. And then the other morning when I woke up to go to work, there was a lot of fog. And I was like, this must be what it feels like to be in a cloud. And I'll be honest with you, it's not all that fun. It's kind of scary when you can't see your hand in front of your face and you don't know what you're going to hit. Like if you're going to run into the back end of another car, it can be a little scary. I'm going to go one more time. There we go. Somebody's going to travel. And it has something to do with your tree of life. the tree of life, your family tree, whatever you want to call it. Spirit, is there anything else I need to give the collective? Spirit said, yes, you need to give the collective some guidance from me, and I want it to come from... I have so many cards. I am very blessed to have this many cards. Where's the deck at, Spirit? You said you wanted me to use it. Where is it? Give me a second. We'll find it. Where's my damn guidance deck? This is crazy. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, Spirit, what's your guidance for this? Hell, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in a reading. The Web Weaver and the Rainbow Prince in reverse with the Swan Queen in reverse. Reversals aren't necessarily a bad thing. Number 4, number 26, and number 13. The Web Weaver, number 4. And in the upright position, Snoopy, chill. Okay. Let me have something to drink. As an ally, the Spirit Whisperer, no, something didn't sound right. Okay. The Web Weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on many. Remember, you're going to be an entertainer and you're going to have a windfall. Every action, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. When the Web Weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention and lets you know that you're not alone in your endeavors. So you're going to meet others who are on the same path. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about a relationship, the Web Weaver gives you assurance that meaningful coincidences come through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember, the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web, okay? And then the Rainbow Prince, number 26 in reverse. The Rainbow Prince is telling you that you need to address how committed you are to your path. Have you been giving of yourself only as a means to control the situation? His gentle advice is to practice giving fully of yourself. Devote all your attention when you're with someone and be completely present. And remember, listen and don't be an interrupting asshole. When you do so, you will receive more than you're trying to get by being the way you are now, an interrupting asshole. The other warning is that you may be giving too much and not allowing yourself to be compensated. This may keep you in victim mode, always looking for what's unfair. Perhaps it's time to stop giving so much and instead be willing to receive. It may not be comfortable, but you deserve it. And so why not allow it? Let yourself be vulnerable. Therein lies great strength. So if you're giving too much of yourself away for free and you need help, you need to let people know that you need help, and you need to start putting a price on your art, on your entertainment, because people aren't going to just do it because you think they're going to be nice about it. Sometimes you have to tell people, this is what I expect, and if you can't do that, then fuck off. I mean, not say it like that, but that's the only way I know how to say it, because people will use the hell out of you and they will never show any gratitude whatsoever. Not saying that you're all that way, because many of you have been very gracious to me and I appreciate you. All right, the Swan Queen in reverse. When the Swan Queen appears to challenge you, it's time to stop doubting your inner voice. Don't let your analytical mind prevent you from seeing the miracles that Spirit places in front of you. Another message the Swan Queen shows you in the mirror of your life is your fear of change. Why fear what's inevitable? Everything in life changes and transforms from one moment to the next. Holding on to the past only distorts and mingles the natural order of things. If you can, in spite of your fear, be gentle with yourself and allow for change, only beauty will come of it. Most important, a shift in perspective is what's called for now. So you may be holding on to your past relationship just because you're afraid of change. And we saw that the sex wasn't good. You wanted a child, but you can't have a child with this person. And you may even have convinced yourself that you can somehow have one with them, even though they may be past the age of having children. I don't know what's going on here. Only you know what's going on. It could be different for everyone. So tired of these notifications on my damn watch. I wish I knew how to cut them off. Alright, so I'm going to pull a few trinkets now. Trinkets, please, Spirit, for whoever is resonating. This has been the wildest reading I've done in quite a while. That's a lot of trinkets. I didn't expect this many people to watch. A skeleton key. I can't see with these glasses. The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. I just dropped kind, free, true to your heart, happy, at peace, brave, thankful, compassionate. The Hanged Man. Love your journey. No, I have to get my other glasses. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. I have an elephant. I have a heart that says love. An arrow that says love. And we saw there was a Sagittarius, a lot of Sagittarian energy. I have a sailboat. Another elephant. A pig. I will. Something could happen at Christmas, or somehow Christmas is significant. the Eiffel Tower. I have an angel, another skeleton key, Holly Hobby, another little kid that's like a ball cap with a little girl wearing a ball cap like a tomboy. I have a star that says dream. Remember, you're an entertainer. I have a teddy bear holding another teddy bear, a mommy and baby bear. I have you are always in my heart. I have a cross and I have a turtle. Somehow turtles are significant. All right, so we're going to close there. And if Kailash wants to get me a list together, I'll be happy to answer a few questions for you guys. Kailash, I'll go as long as I can, okay, baby? So get together whatever you want to do, and I'll be right back, okay, guys? I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'm not quite ready yet. I just had to grab my phone. But I will be right back and I'll answer your questions, okay? Be right back. You want to go outside, baby? Mommy left you in the house. Yeah, she left you in the house. Come on, baby. Go get your baby. Go get your toy. Bring it in the house. Did I piss you off? Did I do anything? And if you tell me that's who I'm talking to, then I believe you. Besides, you can have a team tell me that I'm talking to you, and it wouldn't make it any more true or not true. All I'm saying is I don't want to be lied to, and that was not a picture of Jay. Let's just be straight on that. The only way I would know for sure that I'm talking to you is either with FaceTime or a visit, face to face. They always know it's you. So why would you want to be me? Just another of a million other people who probably want to meet you. And I really don't want to meet you. I'm just saying that's the only way I would know it's really you. I don't mean I don't want to meet you. That didn't come out right. I'm just saying, like, I'm not obsessed with meeting you. I got enough going on in my life without complicating it with somebody that travels in an entourage. You're right. I do know Alright, I'm coming, y'all. I'm sorry I took longer than usual. I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting so long. I had to answer some phone calls. But I'm back. Any questions, Kailash? Okay, I'm ready. I'm having trouble seeing, so give me time here. What is the energy around this next week? Is my dad or brother going to contact me by the end of the week? Is this about a contract or a document? Okay, we got yes or no answers here, so I'm going to use the yes or no deck about brother or dad contacting you by the end of the week. Will brother contact by the end of the week? Within the next few weeks? No. This is just the pre-shuffle. Will the brother contact within the next within the next week? Ask for help from others? No. Is the brother going to contact within the next week? Not the right time? No. The pre-shuffle would indicate no, but let's see what comes out, okay? Will the brother contact within the next week? If you believe, not reconsidering. If she believes, will they contact? No action will be taken. Be assertive. So there might be something you need to do when it comes to your brother. All right, will dad contact by the end of the week? Yes. Don't take action. Will dad contact by the end of the week? Success. Don't take action. So it looks like dad might. Will dad contact by the end of the next week? By the end of 7 days. Not the right time. Don't take action. Will dad contact within the next week? I got success and opportunity in reverse. Communicate clearly. Is dad going to call or come and see her by the end of the week? Choose a new direction. Don't trust. Will they in some way contact by the end of the week? It's unlikely. I'm getting a no for both. Romance in reverse. So right now I don't see either of them contacting you. Let's see if we can find out when they might. Can you tell me when she might hear from her brother again? It's going to take a while in reverse. It's spun around. I got spring, and it's going to take a while. Can you be more specific? In the morning. It's going to take a while, and reverse means it's not going to take a while. In the morning and also at night. Can you tell me what season or what year or day? I got in a few days. I got in the morning and at night, and I got in a few days, not in summer. Remember, I had spring, and it says obsessing. You're obsessing. All right, what about Dad? When will Dad contact? In September and in summer. Something is significant about September and in summer. When will Dad contact her? Allow things to come when you let go. So don't let go. When will he contact her? I got May this year. Okay, so it looks like Dad is going to contact you in May of this year. Not on a holiday. Now, let's see if we can find out what he wants to talk to you about. Does he want to talk to her about a contract or some kind of paperwork? Helpful people? No. Meditation brings answers and help. Ask for help from others. There's something better. Does he want to talk to her about money? Listen to your intuition and ask for help from others. Does he want to talk to her about something better? Meditation brings answers. No. So I'm not sure what he wants to talk to you about, but it doesn't seem like money. Let's just ask about a contract. Does he want to talk about a contract in May? Or whenever I said? I think I said May. That's next month. That's a lot. It has something to do with people who were not helpful. Nothing better. A peaceful resolution. Yes. And look for a sign. So everything came out in reverse in a year from now. Everything came out in reverse except look for a sign. So it could be because it hasn't happened yet. And if you turn this all around, yes, there will be a peaceful resolution. There's nothing better, and there will be helpful people. So that's what I got for you when it comes to hearing from your dad, okay? Okay. Is there anybody else that wants me to answer a question? Of course you may. You're welcome, Julianne. I couldn't see. I didn't even know it was you. I have on my old glasses and they're not strong enough, but my new ones are too strong. You want to ask a question, Kailash? Okay. Anything good before the end of the month about a new opportunity? Anything good before the end of the month about a new opportunity? Be assertive and yes. So be assertive. Do something on your end to be assertive and yes. And not the right time, but yes. So maybe it'll be a little bit later than the end of the month, but yes. Okay. Anything about a new opportunity by the end of the month? Compromise, not the right time. Will there be a new opportunity for chaos offered by the end of this month? Remain positive. You're worried. Will there be? Peaceful resolution. You're going to have to wait, but don't stop. It will be in the near future. So will there be an opportunity for a new opportunity in the near future? It's unlikely. You don't trust, and it's not up to you. A year from now. All right, so when will the new opportunity present itself for Kailash? At a special date, not in this lifetime. When, Spirit? I got January and March. March is in reverse, so it's almost like you had a new opportunity in March, but you're going to have another one in January. That's a long ways off. Or it could have been the other way around. 6 months from now. Can you give me another date for when the new opportunity will be? Not in December. When? Way off in the future in the winter. But there's something going to happen in April. I feel that there's something that you need to do. You need to be more assertive in some way. Can we get some guidance, please, for how to make this happen sooner? Because a lot of this is about what we do and how we react. But it's also about what the universe decides is best. What does Kailash need to do differently or different to make this opportunity happen in the next month? Cards fell out. Let's see what it says. Direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. All right. Tell Kailash what he needs to do to make this opportunity happen within the next month or two. Preferably the next month. There's something that's not short term. Short term came out in reverse. This position is not temporary, so you need to be attached to it. You will find something that's fulfilling and prosperous. Anything else? It's not going to be something short term. It's going to be long term. You're manifesting, Kailash, and you're cultivating. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you've planted in order to reap the rewards. What is he manifesting? Guidance. You're manifesting guidance and no drama. You're going to have passage. What's the guidance? What's the guidance? May we see? You're going to be flexible. Something's going to be illuminated. And flashback came out in reverse. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. and get a second chance. But that's not happening. You're going to have something illuminated. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about a new job, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand and flexibility. You need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. And what will he see once he sees through this darkness? When he's flexible, what will he see? You're going to be in flow. And give and take came out in reverse. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance coming. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. But you're not doing that. You need to get in flow and learn how to give and take. Okay? That's why you don't have an opportunity, because you don't give and take. What if he would give and take? I'm here to use the other deck. Saving face came out on the bottom of the deck. Alright. What would he receive if he learned how to give and take? You'll be persistent. You won't give up. And what will be the outcome? Spirit says you're going to have a surprise inspiration. There's a surprise and an inspiration. And you're a phoenix rising. All right, can you clarify the inspiration? It has to do with sharing a gift. And it's something that there's a counselor involved. Sharing your emotions and your gift. Outcome of sharing that. You're at a crossroads because of using your voice. What should he do at the crossroads? Your money has come to a halt and there's no transportation. So that's what you're doing at the crossroads. What should he do about that? You're going to be a phoenix rising. So you're going to come up out of this place. Can you give me a hint about the surprise? Whatever's been locked is going to be unlocked. And what's the outcome of unlocking? There's something legal and some mistakes when it came to something that you may have written. And your soul tribe is here. Outcome of the mistakes and the legal stuff. You're going to manage money. And you're not going to be a student either. Outcome of the managing the money. It's going to go slow, but there's going to be a shift. What's the shift? You have a lot going on. You're going to be a promoter when the time is right. Right now the timing is off. And then you'll be on the right path. You'll have angelic help and be in leadership. All right, when is this going to happen? When will this happen? It's going to take a while. When you release resistance. And then when he releases resistance, when will it happen? When you let go and stop wasting your time. And the answer is November. You got a lot going on, I'm going to be honest with you. You like me. This is, right now, it's like we are up against something. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to lose everything I own. I'm just being transparent with you. I've never been this close to actually losing everything I own because of my money. I lost so much money when I lost that job, when they let me go wrongfully. But the universe allowed that, so I have to accept the fact that the universe allowed that. All right. So now I'm going to ask about my own situation. First, I want to know the job interview that I have on the 27th. Is that going to lead to an opportunity for me? Improving health, it's up to you. Will the job opportunity on the 27th become an actual job for me? Will the interview? No need to worry. It's not up to you. Will the interview on the 27th lead to a perfect job opportunity for me? Don't stop. Look for a sign. What do you mean don't stop? Will it? No. Oh my God. Yes and no. Opportunity is here. All right. What do I need to do to make this happen for me? You're going to have success. Journey is here. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you experience you need to succeed. Why is my journey in reverse? Because that's what the job is. Because I'm going to have passage, I'm going to have wisdom, and I need to have people skills. Outcome of having people skills. I think I do have people skills. Flashback and give and take. Same as you. A second chance at an old job and be open to giving and receiving. Keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask for what my heart desires. And that my heart desires to do something that would be fulfilling, that I would be good at, and that would bring me a lot of abundance. That's what I want. That's what I really want. Truly, truly want. Okay, Spirit. Is that what I'm going to get? Will this job opportunity on the 27th lead me to those things? If I'm open to them and I do everything on my part possible, will it lead to those things? I think I would love to travel. And I'm a good teacher. I think I am a good teacher. Will it lead me to what it is that I am asking for in my heart's desire? Big happy changes. Is this going to lead me to something amazing? You're ready. Spirit says you're ready. Let go. Let go. Listen to your intuition. Big happy changes. I'm going to claim it. Something good's coming. Something good is coming. Something good is coming. Can you tell me when I might start this new position? In May of this year. Holy shit. The interview is April 27th, and I have to go, I think, for training. They're going to send me all over the United States to train people to do what I do now, to learn the skills that I already have. And I think I'd be good at that. I really do. I really do. All right, what's coming for me and Kailash in the next month, Spirit? We're going to have willpower, and we need to have more confidence, Kailash. Anything else? Our talent showed up. What else? There's going to be a reconciliation, our psychic abilities, and forgiveness. So somehow there's someone that needs forgiveness, and we're going to have a new beginning. All right, what psychic gifts are operating in mine and Kailash's life? We got the eagle, seeing things from Spirit's perspective. What else? Look, Kailash, look! We're going to have a job. What else? Oh my God! Kailash! Spirit's helping us with the house. Anything else? The Lovers is here. And we have an angel. We got this, Kailash. And look, Spirit is giving us a rainbow, a promise. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, how do we not F ourselves, Kailash? By not doing shadow work. All right, what else? Seeing the beauty and having a fresh start. Exploring ourselves. One more time, I'm hearing. Don't be in denial. Speak up and rediscover yourself. And let go of your doubts. I think our doubts are what's holding us back and not having enough confidence. We need to have more confidence in ourselves. And the name of this other deck is Inner Fucking Peace. Okay? So how do Kailash and I have inner fucking peace, Spirit? Acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it next. Inner peace is my bitch. Let sit happen to you. Sit happens. So we need to meditate. And then on the bottom of the deck is Zen as fuck. Chakras loaded and ready. So it's time to get our chakras aligned. And don't just do something. Sit there and surf the serenity. Take off the shit-colored glasses and find your new normal. I like these cards. I really like these cards. Okay. Give me a trinket. Just for me and Kailash, letting us know you're talking to us about our career. Alright, I got a horse. I got a cluster of grapes. I got a kitty cat. And I got like the Mother Mary or some kind of something. I don't know. It could be some kind of something. I don't know. All right. For the rest of the collector, who are you talking to? J, Neptune, number 11, Capricorn, M, O, F, C, N, P. I saw some new dice in the bookstore the other day, but they were like $30, so I couldn't get them. Cancer, Venus, CP, number 9, or number 6, I think, number 6. AYFPU. So 2 P's. One more time. KDOWF, Jupiter, 6G, Capricorn, E. Alright, one more time. 10, Aquarius, PLG, the moon, BXDM. Alright, you guys. That's going to be a wrap for today. I want to get one more thing before I close. And then it's going to be gone until tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get here earlier. What would your best friend say about this whole situation? There was a lot going on here. Things will change with time. And you are allowed to grow. I love that. That's beautiful. Alright, and tell me now, how are we essential in this collective spirit? How are we essential? When one door closes, another always opens. But we usually look so long, intently, and so sorrowfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one that has opened. The sun still rises. Their loss is so profound that it feels like the world has stopped spinning, that surely time has stilled at the exact moment the loss occurred. Because how can the sun continue to rise and set the tides and set, or the tides go in and out, or children go to school when your heart has been frozen with grief? No matter how all consuming your grief is, the sun will set and rise again. It might take a long time, and there is no set amount of time it should take, but eventually you won't feel so stuck. Sense of loss will never go away entirely, but you will learn to live with your grief. Spring will come again, flowers will bloom, you will laugh and love again. Nothing will ever be the same, but you will find that there is still beauty in the world and that life is still worth living. And I felt like, no, I literally sat in the chair and cried yesterday and said I wanted to die. I did not want to live this life alone. And I did mean it. I truly meant it. I don't want to hurt myself. But if God took me right now, I'd be at peace because I'm so tired of being alone. And I'm so tired of struggling. I'm so fucking tired of struggling. Does anybody else feel that way? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a lovely day. Namaste.